Here's a full-length YouTube article around on the evolution of BMW in 1978, focusing on the significance of that year for the brand and its key models. BMW 1978 Evolution, the year performance met prestige. The year 1978 marked a pivotal moment in the evolution of BMW. It was a year where the German automaker expanded its performance portfolio, redefined its design language, and laid down the DNA of the ultimate driving machine legacy that we associate with BMW today. This article explores the transformative role 1978 played in BMW's journey, from engineering breakthroughs to the birth of legends. Setting the stage, BMW in the 1970s. Before diving into 1978, it's important to understand the context. The 1970s were a decade of innovation and growth for BMW. Following the success of the new E-Class models in the 1960s, BMW had established itself as a premium automaker with an edge for performance and driving dynamics. The brand was gaining traction among enthusiasts who wanted more than just a car; they wanted precision, balance, and engagement. By the late 70s, BMW was growing globally. The company had strong foundations with the 3 Series launched in 1975, the 5 Series introduced in 1972, and was about to make a bold leap forward with high-performance offerings that would become part of automotive history. The introduction of the BMW M1, a supercar, is born. Arguably the most iconic moment of 1978 in BMW's history was the launch of the BMW M1, the first mid-engined car produced by the company and the very first model to bear the now legendary M badge. Developed in collaboration with Lamborghini, although the Italian company eventually dropped out, the BMW M1 was a result of homologation rules for Group 4 racing. With its sleek Giorgetto Giugiaro-designed body and a 3.5-liter inline-6 engine producing up to 277 horsepower, the M1 could hit 0 to 60 mph in around 5.5 seconds, a blistering speed for the late 1970s. What made the M1 truly special wasn't just its performance, but the fact that it was a statement. BMW wasn't just about executive sedans anymore, it was now a serious contender in the high-performance world. The M1 didn't sell in massive numbers, only 453 were made, but its impact was seismic. It laid the foundation for the entire BMW M division, which would go on to create some of the most celebrated performance cars in automotive history. The 7 Series debuts. Luxury takes a new form. 1978 was also the first full year of the BMW 7 Series, which debuted in 1977. Known as the E23, this luxury sedan was BMW's answer to the Mercedes-Benz S-Class. It replaced the aging E3 sedans and introduced a new era of executive luxury, advanced technology, and refined driving experiences. The E23 7 Series was the first BMW to feature electronic climate control, an onboard computer, and even ABS brakes, an innovation in the late 70s. It was offered with a range of straight-six engines and placed a strong emphasis on driver engagement, even in a segment traditionally dominated by comfort and prestige. The E23 also marked the beginning of BMW's strategy to infuse its luxury vehicles with a performance edge, setting a precedent for future generations of the 7 Series. It wasn't just a car for the boardroom, it was a car that loved corners. Refinement of the 3 and 5 Series. In 1978, both the 3 Series E21 and 5 Series E12 were gaining momentum. The E21 had launched in 1975 as the successor to the 2002, and by 1978, it was already a fan favorite among younger buyers who wanted a compact, rear-wheel drive car with serious driving credentials. The E21 continued to evolve, offering more powerful variants like the 320i and the 323i. These cars became known for their balanced handling, precise steering, and spirited performance, characteristics that are now core to BMW's identity. The E12 5 Series, meanwhile, was maturing into a proper executive sedan. It offered larger engines and more equipment while keeping the sporty edge that differentiated BMW from other premium brands. By 1978, BMW was refining these cars with improved suspension, interior features, and higher reliability standards, cementing their reputation for quality engineering. BMW's motorsport legacy begins. With the M1's debut, 1978 also represented the formal start of BMW Motorsport GmbH as a dedicated performance division. The M division wasn't just about tuning street cars, it was about pushing boundaries in both road and track performance. Though the M1 was the poster child, Motorsport GmbH also had its eyes on other models. Experimental M-tuned versions of the 5 Series and 3 Series were already in the pipeline, and engineering work on the E28 M535i and the legendary E30 M3 would soon begin. The late 70s saw BMW aggressively entering motorsports and winning in touring car championships, which enhanced its image among enthusiasts and cemented its status as a performance-oriented brand. Design language. A new era of presence. BMW's design language in 1978 started to evolve into something more commanding and modern. The classic shark nose front end, round quad headlights, and kidney grills became more defined and pronounced, creating a distinct look that screamed performance and prestige. The E23 7 Series, E21 3 Series, and E12 5 Series all reflected this design ethos. The proportions were tight, the overhangs short, and the stance was purposeful. These were not just cars for transportation, they were statements on wheels. Technology and engineering excellence. BMW's reputation for engineering took a leap forward in 1978. This was a time when the company was investing heavily in technology, experimenting with turbocharging, electronics, and even early traction systems. Features such as fuel injection, Bosch K-Jetronic and L-Jetronic systems were becoming common in BMWs, delivering better performance, emissions control, and reliability. The company was also investing in advanced suspension designs and lightweight components, making sure their cars delivered on the promise of dynamic driving. Legacy and influence. Looking back, 1978 stands out not just because of the cars released, but because of what they represented. It was a year that set BMW on its modern path. The M1 marked the beginning of BMW's high-performance dynasty. The 7 Series E23 established BMW as a true luxury player. The 3 Series and 5 Series matured into world-class drive-as cars. BMW Motorsport GmbH was born and would become a cultural and engineering icon. Today, the echoes of 1978 are still felt. The M badge is a symbol of respect. The 7 Series continues to challenge the best luxury sedans. And the core principles of BMW, rear-wheel drive, balanced handling, and refined performance, remain as relevant as ever. Conclusion. BMW's evolution in 1978 was more than just the release of new models. It was a philosophical shift, a declaration that performance and luxury could coexist, that engineering could be emotional, and that a car could offer both status and soul. From the racetrack to the Autobahn, the spirit of 1978 lives on in every BMW that wears the badge today. It was the year BMW stopped following trends and started setting them. Would you like a voiceover script, thumbnail idea, or visual storyboard suggestions for this article?